Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Light Code Language. My name is Kira. I am a nutrition and herbalist and an energy worker. Today I want to talk a little bit about soul purpose and the reason that we're incarnated into this lifetime. Everyone has a different one, and someone else's soul purpose they could be living out completely and utterly perfectly, but to you it looks like chaos. And sometimes when we love people, we want to step in and we want to fix their lives. We want to get them out of that relationship and get them into a better job and living their best life. And you want them to live their life according to your version of what their life would be at their optimal state. And there's nothing wrong with that. And on a human level, it's completely beautiful and selfless. But on a soul level, you could really be hurting them from living out their lessons and doing what they're here to do in a bigger picture than we can even see or understand. I think a lot of us, if not all of us, have somebody in our lives that doesn't have a life that we think is healthy or happy or ideal, and we see them stuck in the same cycles, and we want to help them. We don't want to see them suffer, and we see what their life could be. And like I was saying before, that on a soul level, they could be completely fulfilling their mission perfectly. In the life before this one, you could have been a drug addict, you could have been, homeless or extremely depressed or abandoned, or you could have died really young. And that was exactly what you were supposed to do in that life, it's hard to say and it's hard to understand from a human perspective. But from a soul perspective, we have to live so many different lives to eventually become whole on a soul level. So we have to live high, we have to live low, we have to be rich, poor, ugly, pretty, skinny, fat, successful, lazy. We have to live all these different possible outcomes in order to learn these lessons and truly feel them. When we hear stories of what it felt like to go through something, it does affect us, but there's nothing like the experience of actually living through something to truly understand it. And I think that that's our blessing and our burden as human beings, is that we get to truly experience every level and aspect of this life. And once we do that, then we're completely whole, completely of understanding, completely able to empathize with everything of this world because we've lived it all. So you can feel pity and you can feel sorry for other people for not living their highest timeline, but just try to understand without ego that we're all doing exactly what we're predestined to do, even if it doesn't make any sense. And for me, I personally find a lot of peace in my heart when I realize that there's nothing that I can do to change any of it, that it's all the way it should be. Thank you for watching, and feel free to follow me or subscribe or whatever platform you're watching this on if any of this resonated with you. And I'm always down for a good spiritual conversation. So if you want to DM me, you can.